This is the Blue Water Bridge. The right side of it is USA and the left side is Canada. And out there is where we're headed. That is Lake Huron. This is the Fort Gratiot Lighthouse. Marks the entrance to the St. Clair River. It is Wednesday, July the 12th of 2023. It's 11 o'clock in the morning and we are entering Lake Huron and we plan to sail to Presqu'île. It's about 150 miles. It'll be an overnight sail. Been at this all day long. We made it. I have my map right here. We're right off of the tip of the thumb and we just had dinner. We have a rainstorm that's going to come in. We have a boat that left the St. Clair River with us off to the side. Desaloo, its name, and has an AIS tracker on our screen so I can know the name of it. I think we'll give them a call on the radio and see what their destination is and find out a little bit more about them. Desaloo, Desaloo, Nemesis, 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 over. Oh, have to wake them up. Desaloo, Desaloo, Nemesis, Nemesis, over. Nemesis standing by on 1-6. Oh, I guess they're not going to answer. We're not going to get the story, but they're going to be out there with us tonight. We've got, this is the third of our trip. We've got another 100 miles to go. And so hopefully we will be there by noon or so. All right. Good morning. This is Thunder Bay Lighthouse on Thunder Bay Island off of Alpena. This area is a shipwreck sanctuary for the divers to dive on the shipwrecks. Has a lot of history, a lot of shipwrecks in this area. The old ships used to come in here and they'd get caught in the bay and when the wind blew in and not be able to sail back out and wreck themselves. And so now the divers enjoy going down and looking at the remains. Last night we had good sailing. I didn't get to video any of it because it was all in the dark. We had 14 to 16 knots of wind off of the aft starboard quarter. We were doing 6 and 7 knots most through the night with our sailing, and then all of a sudden the wind switched around and came on the nose. And so now we're motoring again into about 5 knots of wind that's on the bow. This is Middle Island in the lighthouse. And off to the south of that is Misery Bay. Back in the 1800s there was a shipwreck there and then spent the winter in Misery Bay. Some of them starved to death. They didn't realize that they were within walking distance to Alpena, where they would have been able to get all the supplies they needed. Sad. We made it to Canada. We're all checked in, and we're putting up our courtesy flag. We're in Meldrum Bay. We arrived last night, spent the night out on the anchor, got checked in here. There's currently 3 boats here at anchor, and 3 of our friends went to the dock over at Meldrum Bay, spent the night at the dock, and there's one out here on anchor with us. Alright, we sailed out of Gore Bay. We had to wait until the fog lifted. It's still a little bit foggy. One of my friends said that they think it's the smoke from the Canadian fires. And Got my friends back here trying to catch me, so it's always fun to have other boats to sail against. Here we are coming into Bear Drop Harbor. We have a bow watch looking for rocks. We are headed through the cut, and the Bear Drop Harbor goes out to the Whalesback Channel. Got our friends following us. We're doing a little dinghy cruise. The rocks are pretty.
Isn't it incredible how the water line?
We have left the Bear Drop Harbor and we're sailing down the Whalesback Channel, and I believe that the Whalesback Channel was named because some of these rocks look like breaching whales. We're able to sail it, which I always find fun, and we're doing a downwinder, and we're going to Huron Island to anchor up behind that. And this is why we come here, because I find it beautiful. One of the channel markers, I put them on the rocks. Here we are, we're in Huron Island. What date is this, do you know? Hey, there's Peppy.
Take me sailing.
Get the loons calling to us this morning. We left Huron Island, awesome, and we're heading to Gore Bay. We only have about 3 knots of wind right now, so we're motoring. That's Dark Island that we're looking at. They have a survival cabin there, so if you're in a small boat and you get caught out in a storm, you can go to the cabin, spend the night. I think it's kept up by a group of the locals, and my friends off to the stern. I'll going to Gore Bay, so we'll have 5 boats from North Cape Yacht Club and the Gore Bay docks. We just left Gore Bay. We're sailing in company with Aqua V. That's Aqua V. And then we have B4 behind us and Edelon. And there is Windlass out there somewhere. Gore Bay's back behind us, and we are headed up to Eagle Island. Here's the Purvis fishing boat. That's our friend. He brings us all our fish. Seagulls like them too. We made it to Eagle Island. It was a really good sail. It's probably blowing 14 on the beam. There was only one other boat here when we arrived. Now we have 6 because there's 5 of us. It's a pretty calm day today. We're going past South Benjamin. We got some boats anchored up in the South Anchorage. We're going to go around in between north and south. So we'll be passing through the Pigs and Sows. So here's a video of where we are on the chart, and we are going to pass through these islands. So we're going to get up into this area. Oops, put a waypoint in. We're going to get up in this area, and we're going to come down through here. We never used to do that because so you don't know which rocks you're looking at there. We used to go up to Secretary Rock that we could actually get a fix on, but now that we got a chart plotter, we're a little bit braver. These are the Pigs and Sows at the Benjamin. Kind of exciting going up through these. They're not very far out of the water, and I'm sure a few of them are just underneath. Pigs and the Sows. They're quite pretty. You got to make sure that you don't find that one that's just under the surface. It was pretty close to our anniversary, and my wife asked for a big rock, and so this is what I got her.